Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to demonstrate an ICMP flood attack, sometimes called a ping flood attack, using Hping3 on Kali Linux while capturing and analyzing the traffic using Wireshark on Windows. The purpose of this exercise is purely educational, helping defenders understand how denial of service attacks appear on a network and how they can be identified during incident response and network monitoring. This video is intended for educational purposes only, and all testing is performed inside an isolated lab environment that I own and control. Never perform these techniques against systems or networks without explicit authorization. So here I'm logged into my Kali machine. First, open the terminal emulator. We'll begin on our Kali Linux attack machine where we'll generate the ICMP flood traffic. This command gives us root privileges which are required for raw packet generation tools such as Hping3. Now I'll switch to my Windows 10 machine. We'll use Wireshark to capture and analyze the incoming traffic. Wireshark is now listening to all traffic arriving on the network interface. Anything sent to this machine will now be captured for analysis. Now I'll switch back to my Kali machine. Now type Hping3 ICMP Flood. Use the A switch 10.10.1.10, 10.10.1.9. Right, let's break down this command. Hping3. This launches the Hping3 packet crafting utility. ICMP. This tells Hping3 to generate ICMP packets rather than TCP or UDP traffic. Flood. This removes delays between packets and sends them as quickly as possible. And the A switch and IP address. This spoofs the source IP address, making the traffic appear as if it's coming from another machine. And 10.10.1.9. This is the target system receiving the flood traffic. What we're effectively doing here is overwhelming the target with huge numbers of ICMP echo requests, similar to what a ping command would generate, but at a rate far beyond normal network usage. Now I'll switch back to Windows. Immediately, we can see the packet count increasing rapidly. You'll notice the overwhelming majority of traffic is now ICMP. This is one of the classic indicators of an ICMP flood denial of service attack. When investigating a potential ICMP flood, analysts should look for extremely high volumes of ICMP echo requests, large number of packets originating from a single source, continuous traffic with very little delay between packets, and increased network utilization or degraded system performance. Now I'll return to my Kali machine and press Ctrl+C. This stops Hping3 and ends the flood attack. Now back to my Windows machine and press the red stop button. Now we can begin reviewing the captured packets. We can clearly see thousands of ICMP packets arriving from the same source address in a very short period of time. This pattern is highly abnormal and is one of the easiest denial of service attacks to identify using packet analysis tools. If this were occurring in a production environment, security teams may respond by implementing rate limiting, firewall rules, intrusion prevention systems, or upstream traffic filtering. Common mitigations for ICMP flood attacks include ICMP rate limiting, firewall filtering, IDS and IPS detection rules, DoS mitigation services, and traffic scrubbing providers. Modern enterprise networks often combine several of these protections to minimize the impact of flooding attacks. If you enjoyed this lab, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my content. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm CyberEd, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.